You think this is gonna work? I'm hitting something. Well, how vertical is this engine gonna get?
Literally vertical.
Literally vertical? What?
Uh-huh.
Hey guys, welcome out to the desert. We have come to visit my Lamborghini Countach. And after, well, let's just say it, several months of disassembly, sending parts out here and there for refurbishing, replacement, refinishing, it's actually time to get to the biggest part of the job, which is to remove the engine from the car so Donnie can reseal it. So we are here and ready to do it. Donnie, come over here.
Good morning.
Donnie Callaway, ladies and gentlemen, fan favorite. Everyone loves the videos we do with Donnie. They are very well received.
Yeah, amazingly.
When we were last here, you were pointing out a bunch of janky 90s engineering that was an attempt to avoid doing things correctly.
Yeah.
Now, because we planned for the engine to come out today, you've pretty much disassembled everything to the point where we can just take it out.
Right.
What else did you find?
There's some head gasket seepage that I wiped off. So the head gaskets are not cool. The engine to the transmission, which we'll see later.
Which is the main seal, right?
Well, no, it's the engine to the tranny. Yes, it's one of the 3 top main seals. Is also really janky. So the head gasket is screwed, the seal to the transmission is screwed, and I haven't gotten it out to find that major, the cascading leak.
The leak that has basically been happening since 2018.
Yeah,
when I bought the car.
lakes of oil.
The messy one. Okay, but nothing else where, but those you planned for. We knew we were going to reseal the whole engine. So you were expecting that?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the heads off, but yeah, the heads are coming off.
The heads are coming off.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to see those plates that they use to increase the displacement of the engine, which is pretty funky
really cool.
and neat. But did you find any weird, like, AutoZone fixes as you were disassembling, like we had found before with the welding up of the water pump?
Forensically figure it out.
Welded buttresses on there?
They welded it back up and then welded buttresses to it, and you see all the crystallization?
Get the f out
It still leaked like a sieve.
Or any of that craziness?
Nothing at that level of creativity or desperation. But
guys, gotta thank BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. We've talked about them a bunch, and if you know me, you know that I got problems. We all got problems, but my problems are massively helped by going to therapy every week. And I've been seeing my therapist for 20 years, but since the pandemic, we've gone virtual. We now do it over Zoom. I don't have to go to an office anymore. And finding a new therapist can be really, really hard, especially in these modern times. That's why BetterHelp is awesome. It's the world's largest online therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with an enormous range of issues. I talked to my therapist about anxiety, depression, food issues, substance issues, you name it. And you can too. BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network depending on your needs. And then you can talk to that therapist however you feel comfortable, whether that's with video chat, phone calls, text messaging, you name it, it all works. They have so many options. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. We're all busy people. Make it work around your schedule. And if your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, BetterHelp can switch you to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality that you can get from in-office therapy, but at a better price and more scheduling flexibility. It's all gravy, and especially a better price when you go through us. Get 10% off your first month by going to betterhelp.com/smokingtire or click the link in the video below. And thanks to BetterHelp again for sponsoring today's video.
Nothing at that level of creativity or desperation, but the material used to put the transmission to the engine was 1989 technology, orange RTV stuff you put on a boat if you had to.
Okay, so, but that is either factory or like it
Definitely not factory.
Not factory.
Yeah.
Okay, but someone did it a long time ago.
It seems like it. Yeah.
All right.
No
cool.
one should use that stuff.
Okay, fine.
It's like a telltale. Like,
Okay,
oh,
good.
Monkeys have been here.
Great. Well, that's good. And oh, by the way, to back up our timeline a little bit, once we found the welded together water pump, I went back through the service records.
Okay.
Which I have going back to like the late 90s. And I found when that was done.
Really?
It was done in 2001.
Okay.
So this car ran for 20 years with that water pump welded like that.
Wicked.
So on the one hand, very janky. On the other hand, respect.
Works. Yeah, absolutely.
It kind of worked. You know, when it wasn't leaking coolant, like I drove it here like it was not actually leaking. It was pumping water. So amazing.
And it had good temperature too.
Yeah, it was fine. It was amazing.
Nice. Well done. Bravo.
Yeah, good job, whoever did that. Okay. I guess now we take the engine out, huh?
Yeah.
So it all has to come out from the top. So you have this giant hoist, and what do we do?
Well, a couple of things. So backing up, talking to various people, stopping by shops. One shop I stopped by in Arizona had like 7 of these things, all with engine out procedures to be done. One of them they had just done like the week before, and I came in and said, you know, I've done a zillion Italian engines. I've not done a Countach yet.
First time for Donnie.
Yeah.
He was watching YouTube videos on how to remove Countach engines.
So with that being said, I asked, you know, hey, what's the deal? Oh, you need 7 people. It's a big deal. It's a nightmare. I never want to do one of these again, but we're forced with our customers, etc. Nightmare. Watching the videos on YouTube, also pretty scary.
Yeah.
Pretty like, whoa, intimidating.
Okay.
It's like, okay, cool. Well, I'm going to do it my way.
Okay.
And my way has always been remove everything. Everything. If I need to, whatever process on whatever engine I need to do, I don't like to get in and like get in there and try and fix something. I remove everything so I have a nice, comfortable approach to it.
Okay.
So that I can reasonably and leisurely do my work cleanly and soundly and sanely, and then I put everything back together in accordance with, you know, what I need to do, and now the job is finished. No stress, no knuckles, no grease, no nothing, just nice, sane work. I did the same approach to this. I removed everything.
Oh, do other people not?
All the videos, everything's on it. Air cleaners on side draft Webers. I'm like, what are you people nuts? You got to take it off anyways.
I mean, that seems like a strange choice. Is there not a rationale for doing it that way?
I have no idea, because I'm in my own world.
Yeah,
I'm literally in my own world.
I just hope we don't find out that things are done a certain way for a reason, and we just haven't figured out that reason, and we're going to learn that reason by dropping an engine on my roof.
Your roof, I think, is steel, so you're good.
Oh, good, yeah.
But it always bugged me where people would just go the hardest route to get something done. It's like, get everything out of your way.
All right.
Enjoy your work.
Sure, okay. All right, so you think you can do it with just you, me, and Trevor?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 people, 1 gantry crane, 1 ton capacity. Okay. Okay.
The other thing is, you could probably do it with 1 person.
Let's not find that out. You want to go for a new record? The first solo Countach engine removal?
Yeah, why not?
Free solo V12. You think it's going to be one of those things where these folks get something out of trying to tell you how hard it is? It makes them maybe seem better at their job?
No, because you see it repeatedly that people, and it's all over the world, a guy in Japan is like really monkeying around with an engine, and all these different aspects of it, you know, all these different shops and people, no one seems to do it the easy way.
Okay.
It's like, okay, what's so hard?
Well, let's hope we don't find out why nobody does it that way.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, what do we do?
Start ripping out all this stupid Italian wires.
All right. Well, you don't have to do it like you hate it so much.
No.
I mean, it's like, He was, I think he put it there for effect. I think you took those wires out already and put them back in to set the scene so it looks like you'd have more to do. Oh, these hoses are donezo, huh? Uh-huh. Those hoses are definitely throwaway hoses. Okay. Oh my God, you did lay all this crap back in there, didn't you? I guess I'm not getting
a SAG award, huh?
Stop knocking it against the paint, Jesus. Okay, so wires out.
Yeah.
All right.
The other thing is you have this really groovy plate, and no one has seemed to have ever taken it out.
What is this really groovy plate?
This thing.
Is that supposed to come out?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Is that, oh, that seems like it's there specifically to make your life easier when taking the engine out.
Uh-huh,
right?
Exactly.
So here's my diff.
So I took the, you know, for fear of having no room, I took the cover off.
Yeah.
Because it gives you some really beautiful wiggle room.
Yeah.
Manifolds are off. You can see how much room we have.
How did the manifolds look? Were they trashed or were they all right?
No, they're fine. They need to be cleaned up, but other than that.
They have these heat shield guys on them.
Yeah,
when I
great.
just saw Ian Tyrrell's video with Harry Metcalf's Countach, his manifolds did not have the heat shields on them.
Right, because it was Euro.
Oh, so this is kind of interesting. Here's my header, and it has like a foil pack on it.
It's a little work of art.
Like they've wrapped it up like a leftover.
And usually it's packed with fiberglass. Or actually it's a spun ceramic.
Well, there's something in there. You can kind of see through the edges. All right, so when they clean these up, do they take this aluminum off? They just clean it as is.
Well, yeah, we'll clean it here.
Okay. Cool.
But
now that the cover's off my differential, how does it look? The gear looks okay to me. I mean, at first glance.
Yeah, we have to look at, you know, turn it and really like inspect it. But yeah, no, it looks nice. And there wasn't a bunch of bits or anything. Okay.
Well, it was making when you went full lock.
That's right. I forgot.
At full lock, it would kind of go woo woo woo. But we thought it might
have been a CV joint.
It might have been a CV joint, which were trashed.
That's right.
And we're getting new ones anyway. So when I talked to
I think we have them already.
Ian Tyrrell and those guys, he said, yeah, and the guy in Colorado, he said, yeah, more likely than not CV, not diff.
Yeah, no.
He said, like the diffs.
You can see how intense it is.
Well, they said the diffs in these never go.
Yeah,
it's never that.
It came from a tractor factory.
It's an enormous diff. Not to mention the fact that like these aren't getting like launched. You know, no one's just dumping the clutch.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore, yeah, maybe in the 80s. Okay, so.
Get some of my dramatic props out of the way.
Yeah. Is that an oil line?
Yeah.
Okay. This is wrapped around there.
Yeah, I've got a sling on this.
Right. It's wrapped around the crank pulley
S's
and the trans, or the diff.
The diff, and this is just kind of holding it.
And then what happens at the other end? As this goes up, then what?
So this is what I figured out. Because of watching some of these things and just kind of looking at it and you know, going through the steps of how are we going to do this. I built you a nice dolly.
Yeah.
Just for the engine.
Okay.
So it's like, why would I want anyone under there jinking around with a floor jack, which is usually a nightmare.
Right.
When I can just put the ass end of it on the dolly, and as I bring it up, the dolly will come with it.
Okay.
On its wheels.
Dude, if you say so. So there's a wooden dolly under there. You think this is going to work? All right, Trevor thinks it's going to work. You think it's going to be harder to take out or get back in?
I think it'll be easy both ways.
All right.
I don't think there's anything hard about this at all. You know, the daunting, it's like, who do we sacrifice?
All right, so what do we do?
We're the virgins. You ready?
Yeah. All right, what do you need me to do? Engine going up.
Here we go.
Okay, Trevor's underneath watching. So do you want me to just make sure it doesn't slam into something?
We'll kind of eyeball it.
We've got some.
So hold it here.
Okay.
Just hold it there. Use your other arm.
Keep it.
No, just one arm. This arm.
So
bring it back.
Just
don't let it hook up on something.
Yeah. I'm just trying to. Make sure the diff doesn't slam into that.
Right, exactly. You keep it steady.
I'm trying.
Now, I could do this feasibly by myself.
Yeah, but
and
it's
run
better
the chain.
that you don't.
But no, I'm glad you're here. It's more fun.
Okay.
I mean, it can kiss
It's
every
clear.
once in a while.
It's cleared that first row of screws.
So just keep it like that. Just
Okay.
feed it towards us as we go up.
Okay. Ooh, all right, it's close.
We're
no, it's
cool?
good. Yeah, it's okay.
You still got
it's
wiggle
okay.
room?
I do. It's about to get close. It's actually its natural hanging position is clear.
So let me lift the car.
Lift the car. Okay.
You're clear under there? Say, Trevor, say when.
Oh, shit,
Huh?
wait. Now it's, Donnie, it's resting against the firewall now.
Here, now we need apple boxes.
It's just touching, but yeah, okay, I got it. Okay.
Just keep it clear.
It is.
All right.
It's just in between. But wait, what about the other side?
Wiggle it back and forth? Yeah,
I have just like a couple millimeters.
So
now it's clear. Do people really do this without taking this panel out? That would be insane.
Every single video.
That's so crazy. This seems like it's not possible without taking that panel out. So now pull it towards me?
Yeah, just keep it, because now we're almost completely free.
Yeah.
How are we?
We're good.
We're clear of the car?
Yep.
Okay, wait. Hang on. I'm hitting something.
Let me lift the car, right?
Yep.
Say when.
So far this is working, but I'm not going to try and stop right there. But I'm not going to say it doesn't feel sketchy. It feels sketchy.
Let's do more.
It's an engine attached to a transmission and a differential and a shifter. Okay, so engine up.
We're still filming? We're live?
Yeah. Okay. I can't, wait, hang on. Are we caught on something here? You don't think that's going to pull the fucking pulley off, do you?
Oh,
no,
God,
that couldn't.
no.
No, it's like a six.
Happen.
Is that a 6-bolt main? It is, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I don't want it to roll off, but if it rolls off, it's going to catch, but we're cool.
Well, how vertical is this engine going to get?
Literally vertical.
Literally vertical?
What?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay, you want me to pull it towards me?
Yeah. How clear are we down there?
We're clear.
Completely?
Yep.
Here, come up here and help us move the, well, I guess it's doing it on its own.
I'm actually sliding it.
Let me move the hoist without hitting the Countach.
Okay, whoa. Well, now it's just touching.
Where are we touching?
The oil pan. Oh, I can.
Oh, we're in the V.
We're touching exactly where the oil pan touched last time.
Here, let's go. Just keep your fingers away from underneath it.
I mean, even if it does roll off of that, it can't slide out from under there with it being a big X. There's not that much room between there.
You think so?
We're clear underneath? Yeah. Just keep eyeballing it.
I mean,
Go up with what?
Or more towards you or what?
is that
No, we're just going up still.
okay? I mean, it looks all right. Yeah.
Clear? Yeah. Nothing's under there? No jack?
All right. This is real scary. You watch that. You're qualified for this fucking metal. I'm not qualified for this shit. I can't actually get in there. That back panel. We're clear of the trunk plate. This is going to have to literally go to the very top. This is going to be close. All right, I think that might clear. I'm holding the engine. I think I'm holding the engine.
It'll twist.
Very carefully.
Okay, I got it. I am holding the engine.
Keep it from swinging with us.
Got it.
This is where it does get to 3 people.
But not 7. Watch that strap, Donnie. Don't fucking make me shit myself here.
This one doesn't fall in the car.
Yeah. Okay.
It's quite a fish you caught there.
Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, that's that. Wow, really?
What's that?
See all this orange stuff?
Yeah.
This garbage?
Yeah. Should it be a real gasket? Or should it be
It should be not the orange RTV from 1985.
Oh yeah, and Zach, look in here. My flywheel, the teeth are a little chunked up. At some point, somebody must have engaged the starter while the car was running, like a dumbass.
Yeah, I never drove.
Or a wrong starter or a bolt loose where it just slowly shoot itself up.
Do you think we're gonna need a new one?
Yeah, definitely.
Great. That's $1,000.
If you're lucky. But okay, well yeah, let's lay it down.
Can we get it off the hoist first? Wow, the crinkle paint on these valve covers looks like shit. We're gonna redo those?
Oh yeah.
Sweet. This is probably gonna look awesome when it's done.
And your motor mount is toast.
Oh yeah,
both of them.
That is a Dunzo motor mount. It's so hard.
So this is what happens. We take the valves up. Oh, whoa, look. Look how clean, look how black.
Oh.
Look at how different.
Oh,
See
that's
the other
interesting.
side.
Zach, come take a look at this.
And the other side is relatively even.
So, clean, black, black. So
Clean, almost not as black.
So what do you think? Is that valves?
That's valves.
This car had a valve job like 4 years ago.
But they may not have cleaned out the...
They may not have done a lot of stuff.
Oh, boy.
Because the other side looks even.
Really?
Evenly black. I feel like I'm on a boat. We are home. And that's a wrap, homie.
Very nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. Engine on stand.
Cool, huh?
Yeah. Really cool. Really huge. I mean, it's like probably 6 feet long from end to end. It's big. We should. Oh.
What?
When the car's on the dolly, we got to set up that. You know that famous photo of the guy.
You're right.
We got to do. We got to do that.
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
So now it's out. What do you see?
Well, my leak, your leak, which I actually repaired at your house when you're on Speedway.
I remember.
So the leak is coming from here.
I don't live there anymore, by the way. Thanks for talking my address, but I don't live there anymore.
Speedway's a very long street.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways, so I did this with the copper washer. Because this leak was running down.
Yeah.
And then coming off the bottom of the washer, as you
look,
can see.
there's oil. Yes.
So this was done, and we can tell when.
Yeah.
And by who, but when, more importantly. The other thing is
2018 is when it was done.
Oh, you God, really? That's your date? You remember?
It was when I bought the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story. So, looking at the spark plugs, if you look down, you'll see the spark plugs have their little bullets on them.
Yeah.
This one does not.
Oh, you're right.
And
yeah,
if you look in there, you'll see how dark and sooty it is.
Yes, it is.
Do you have a pen light?
I can see. Yeah, yeah. So can you see in that one? Yeah, you actually can. God, iPhones are great. So that one is not good.
Well, what was happening is the electricity was jumping before it had a chance to go all the way through the spark plug.
Okay.
So we were losing spark in the cylinder.
Okay. So that is not optimal.
Oh, my new toy.
Oh, nice little light situation there. Right. Oh, actually, Zach, come back. Now you can really see in there. It might be actually too bright. Yeah, oh, there you go. Right there. That's perfect. So that's how that one looks, and then go to the next one, how it's supposed to look.
Nice and clean.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it's got its bullet on it. Sorry.
Okay. So is that a bad spark plug, or is that
No.
a bad wire, or is that just?
Somehow somebody didn't put the bullet on it.
Oh.
Because you can put them on, and you can put them on, and then you take a plier and you just nudge it.
You think it like
just to
came
sync it
off
up.
and is like floating around in there somewhere?
Well, it ain't there at all.
Okay. You're right.
You know?
Yeah. Okay.
So that went in
Well,
without
that's-
it.
So that's a thing.
That's a thing.
That's a
which is
thing.
a real head scratcher.
Okay. Then
the
what
other
else?
thing-
So then, but you pointed out the motor mounts are toast,
They're toast.
which I mean, no shit.
Yeah.
And then you also pointed out that you had a real clean burn on some of the exhaust ports,
So
but then
this
a dirty
spark plug,
burn on.
this spark plug wasn't 100%, yet it's uniform. Lots of old stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Lots of weird stuff.
re-crinkle coat these. These look like garbage.
Yeah, and this isn't factory. Somebody just did this to do it.
Same guy that did the Ferrari one will do this one, I imagine.
Oh yeah, it'll be beautiful.
Yeah,
Nice and uniform.
yeah. You know what I love? I love that the Lamborghini is lowercase. I just
Yeah.
think that's so G. Like for such an extroverted car,
Right.
You know, to like not capitalize your own name on the back of the car, like that's just for some reason that's so cool. And Countach also, all of the writing on the car, they don't use capital letters, which is really cool. I like that.
Another thing right off, which always infuriates me because it's never done correctly. You never get a good bite. Is someone used? It looks like someone used a chisel to tighten your
Oh, good.
your.
Cool. I can imagine there's
Front
probably
pulley.
some kind of tool for that.
I have 'em.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have
It's
all the
not like some
tools.
special $5,000 tool.
They're special tools, but I have them.
Okay.
You know, if you're going to attempt this, you should have the tools.
Right. But it's 6-bolt main.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. That's pretty awesome.
The
All right. Anything else jumping out at you?
not really, not so far.
Okay.
One of these was really squished out.
Is this my engine number right here?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure. No, I don't think this matches the chassis number. I do not think that's the last 4 of my VIN. But we did find an engine stamp with a date on it.
Does Lamborghini do that though?
Match engines to.
Engine number matching?
I don't think it does. I don't
Yeah,
think
'cause
it's-
Ferrari stopped doing that.
So we've got. It looks like they do it backwards. So it looks like my engine block was cast on June 11th, 1987, which is pretty cool.
Your slave was leaking for your clutch.
Okay.
The flywheel we've seen already.
Flywheel's
This
chipped.
type of stuff drives me nuts.
Little rusty bolt.
Rusty studs and what have you.
Yeah, that's not so great. Okay, well you're gonna replace all that stuff, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And we've got a whole desk of new hardware over here, that's my suspension stuff, right?
No.
What is
the
all that?
suspension?
What's all that?
That's all just regular nuts and bolts.
That came off of this?
Yeah.
Where do they all go?
I wish I remembered.
Zach, come this way and look at this ridiculous array of. Oh, you did? Okay. I mean, this array of brand new hardware. Is it all brand new or is it refinished?
It's refinished.
It's refinished. So you sent it all out to be refinished.
Yeah, these are your little hold downs for the injectors.
Oh, cool.
It's a very nice system.
Oh, and look, here's my new sway bars.
And you got fresh Lamborghini stuff
Brand new sway bar.
from Lamborghini in the Lamborghini bag.
Ooh, are those bushings?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. Let's see those. Oh, is that a brake cooling duct?
That's, yeah.
Is that what that is?
Which has a hose that attaches to it.
Oh yeah, it looks
for
like
ram
it's
air.
like a laundry hose, right? Look at this brake cooling duct. It looks like it was made with a hammer. It probably was.
Was, absolutely.
Control arms, springs, freshly
More,
refinished.
More groovy Lamborghini
Let's see
stuff.
bushings. So we've got 2 different kinds of bushings here. Do I know the difference? No, I do not. This one is black. Comes in this, and then this one comes in a bag like an orange because it's orange. This is like a farmer's market orange in here.
Right.
All right, little protector.
Let's see what's in here.
Protector guy. And what's in there?
Wilhelm joint
Oh, look at those.
rubbers that didn't exist when I took the car apart.
These had turned to dust and run away. Let's see, here we go. This is from Lamborghini Ricambi Originali. So look at this. This is a fun little guy. It's the rubber Heim joint cover. These are probably like $100 each or something, right?
300 or something.
Dude, all this, Donnie sent me a bill, bless his heart, sent me a bill for suspension parts that I believe did not include the shocks, and it was $13,000.
And we still haven't gotten all the parts yet. I still probably have to go to Italy.
Oh, wow. The two-rotor, the Sikorsky. All right, great.
Tie rod ends.
Okay, so
Groovy stuff.
Obviously, a lot done and a lot left to do. Donnie, what do you think is, we're gonna end this video, is that a fucking bungee cord? Is that your bungee cord or was that there? That's yours, right?
Ask him.
Is that your bungee cord or was that there?
That's ours.
Okay, I was gonna say, we would found a new high score if that bungee cord was there before. The car came here in October.
Right.
It is now June. And let's remember, the car came here because the window broke.
Right.
We started.
I love that
the
part.
engine is on a stand. The suspension is all over the bench. There's nothing left in the car. And this was because the wire that holds up the window broke. That's
Right.
how the car
It
ended
snapped.
up here. By the way, have you ordered that wire yet?
And the thing's still busted.
I know. Order the fucking wire.
You'll
So,
get the car back, it'll run beautifully,
There-
but the window will still be busted.
There has never
I'm
been
kidding.
a bigger while you're in there in the history of my automotive career. From a
Cool.
wire to an engine, suspension, brake, fuel, and electrical system rebuild in one of the most notoriously expensive cars to maintain in the history of cars. I'm a moron.
Not really, because in the end, always, you have a perfect car.
Well, that's the lesson of the Ferrari. The lesson
this
of the
was
lesson of the Ferrari
so
is
floaty.
it hurts, but it was worth it.
This was, and remember, this was
Yeah.
Cadillac level. This was nice and floaty.
Yeah, no, it'll be amazing when it's done. So, started in October, it's now June. When do you think I drive this car out of here? October, November?
Probably a little further. Let's see how far we get.
My 42nd birthday is December 1. You want to call? You want to hit that?
Fingers crossed.
Birthday drive home, December 1.
Fingers crossed.
That's it. The next time we're here, something will have happened.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's a promise.
And remember, always fight your tickets. Use code TST10 on the Off the Record app available in the Android and iOS store, or go to offtherecord.com/TST.